Welcome, Catholicos, Catholics, Orthodox Christians, all who seek the truth. Do you believe, do you remember the days when we were told it's only 2 weeks? 2 weeks only, just to flatten the curve. Just flatten the curve, and then we can get back to normal, just so we won't be overwhelmed. After all of I said, if that doesn't wake people up or wake viewers up about the truth of the matter, then nothing will. But I'm doing this to put it on the record for anybody in 5 years, 10 years and say, what happened in 2020? How did all these people behave that way, did believe that, when the facts are explicit in front of them? Anyways, so now we're going to end it with what because it is based on our rights to worship, to gather, to live. And since we're talking here a Catholic channel, Christian channel, our right to worship and to assemble and to practice our religion as we see fit. And this goes to the bishops who are being so subservient to the secular authority, as if they are more subservient to the secular government than to God, than to Jesus Christ, than to tradition, than to the apostles, than to his church, than to the faith. They are more subservient and obedient to health officials and the governments than to God. But let us see what the governments have to say. United Nations. Again, we are quoting your laws, which you want to rule us by. The United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights. What are they, United Nations? Article 18. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. This right includes freedom to change his religion or belief and freedom either alone or in community with others and in public or private to manifest his religion or belief in teaching, practice, worship, and observance. So basically, the government has no power to interfere in our practice of religion, either in its teaching, practice, worship, or observance. You can't say, well, you can't give communion this way. No, you got to give it this way. No. You can't have singing because, the magic virus is floating in the air. And no, you can't kneel. You can't do this and you can't do that. They, according to the UN, Article 18, they have no such right. And even the gathering in public or private, alone or with the community. That is a basic human right according to the United Nations. Now let's see the European Union, EU. So again, the Charter of Fundamental Rights of the European Union. Fundamental rights. These are fundamental, the basics, the foundation. These fundamentals, the foundation cannot be removed. So, let's go with Article 10. Freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought. Hey, I don't think this is that serious. Oh, fake news, we gotta shut him down, ban him, the doctors are saying, no, that's not freedom of thought. conscience, and religion. This right includes freedom to change religion. Basically, they're quoting the UN for the most part, or belief, and freedom either alone or in community with others and in public or in private to manifest religion or belief in worship, teaching, practice, and observance. Number 2, we don't care about that right now. Article 11, freedom of expression and information. Everybody has the right to freedom of expression. This right shall include freedom to hold opinions and to receive and to impart information and ideas without interference by public authority and regardless of frontiers. Does the EU even observe its own charter? Do they? No. They're forcing Facebook and Twitter and this and that to ban and censor, and so they are actually violating their own charter. The freedom and pluralism of the media shall be respected, but is it? It is not, definitely, because you express the wrong opinion, you're not allowed. Article 12 of the European EU Charter of Rights, freedom of assembly and association. Freedom of assembly and association. You can't say, well, you got to have 5 people here, no 6 people there, 10 people there. No, you can't. Everyone, number 1, everyone has the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and to freedom of association at all levels. So that's the EU Charter of Fundamental Rights. Now let's go to the U.S. Constitution. U.S. Constitution, the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Not exercise it with restrictions. Oh no, you can only have a 20% capacity. Oh, sorry, you can't sing. Oh, okay, well, we can't. Actually, we're going to shut it down for 2-3 weeks. No. The Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble. There is no limit on how many people can assemble, and to petition the government for redress of grievances. That's the First Amendment, which is being violated left, right, and center by the governors of various states, and the bishops are subservient to the tyranny over a delusion, over a lie, over a deception. Some people say, well, hey, that's only the federal government, but the states are different. 14th Amendment, Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the states wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. So basically, the state cannot violate the Constitution or the First Amendment because it's a state and it's not the federal government, because all of them are American. All of us are Americans under the one Constitution. How about the Canadian government, the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms? Fundamental freedoms. Fundamental. These are fundamental freedoms. Number 2, everyone has the following fundamental freedoms. A, freedom of conscience and religion. B, freedom of thought, belief, opinion, and expression, including freedom of the press and other media of communication, which is being violated because they want to censor again everybody. Oh, no. You said the wrong thing. We can't have that now. Freedom of peaceful assembly, mimicking the American ones. Freedom of association. So, peaceful assembly, freedom of religion, freedom of thought, freedom of conscience. Yeah. Any bishop is going to stand up? Any priest going to stand up? We have to take matters and act as free men and women. We are not slaves to tyranny.